Hello, Narnach here, and welcome back to Path of Exile. Last episode we had our face down with King Calm, and turns out he was not as challenging as I was expecting. So this episode we're gonna enter the dream of his counterpart, Mr. Daresso, and see if he is a worthy challenge or if I'm just way over leveled for him as well.
I am Daresso, the Sword King. It was here in the pits of Theopolis that I made my name, killing rabid dogs and wild boars before I could even be considered a man. In this, so glorious of arenas, I care nothing for your past, only your future. And for that, you will have to fight.
Thank you for that speech, Mr. Daresso. Just because of the whole lore bit that actually actively pushed, this is still one of my favorite areas of the game. I always look forward to playing through Daresso's dream. If only because it's a lot less creepy than the bit that comes afterwards, the belly of the beast. That's all the guts and the eyes. It's a bit unsettling. At least here it's bright daylight. And we are facing rooster demons with bows. Nothing to be scared about, just rooster demons with bows. Alright, so this is gonna be a trap. Question if, of course, am I locked in with them? Or are they locked in here with me? Next. Such a lovely small area, very contained, very deadly if you are my enemy. So, the blue ones, it's useful to walk around a little bit. And that's done. So, hallowed flask. Let's have a quick look. Is it useful? It's basically last tier already. Not really. Boosted evasion is not considered a top tier mod. It's often preferable to go for something that's more curse word cleansing or bleeding cleansing or burning cleansing, or basically something that deals with status ailments. The Contagion Essence Drain, it still just rocks. I mean, I'm level 65 right now. Still very fun to use the skill combination. Hello there, Flame Aliens. Oh wow, leveled up our vulnerability. Leveling up skills doesn't happen very often anymore. Mostly because they're already pretty high level and I actually need to face higher level enemies to more efficiently level my skills. Giggle Crush, sorry, Gristle Crush. Giggle Crush would make a fun name as well for a monster. I crush you with laughter. Corrupted bloodlines. Okay, so Corrupted Bloods, I spotted that one a bit on the late side. Luckily I tend to have my life as a buffer rather than as a necessity for survival. Mandible with Bringer of Bones. Okay, you're bleeding to death as well. Okay, and that's yet another tier 1, level 57. Don't have one of those in our tier 1 slot yet. Good. I think I now have enough for 2 sets of tier 1 amulets to sacrifice. I'm probably gonna do that before I sacrifice the tier 2 amulets, and the whole reason is because I want to actually upgrade the level a little bit of the tier 2s that I sacrifice. I think the highest ones I got are mid 40s, and then they're all really low level, as in the 10s and 20s. Which is a bit on the low side, in my opinion. Poor doggies. 2 stone, 16%, that's not quite bad. Also, this type I don't have a lot of, so it's very useful to sacrifice some into.
For the slaughter is at hand.
Hello there, Bakul. Bakul. So, here, have some minions. Well, I'll take out your minions. Did he just die by whirlwinding through the minions? Oh, that's just epic. Oops, sorry, killed a unique by accident.
If a little messy, yet Barkul and his stinking flock were simply an
That's
audition.
exit.
Let us see how you fare in the grand arena of Theopolis.
The Grand Arena. Tum tum tum.
Welcome to the grand arena of Theopolis.
Oh my woodlots, very nice and lightly
First
packed.
laid eyes upon my true purpose, my Lady Merveille. It is our inspiration that defines us. What do you fight for, gladiator? Hundreds of warriors tried to lay claim to the same title as I, but I defeated them all.
I defeated them all. Just as I will defeat you. There's a talisman to the right.
Vicious.
Okay, affected the rare. What are you? Deep one. Also, dead. Here, give me this. Frostblades, no quality, so don't care. I mean, unless skills are things that require level 24 plus or something, and therefore would require an orb of alchemy or chaos to actually purchase. I don't really pick up normal skills anymore, except when they have quality. Just because I got a full stash tab already with gems. Probably not gonna use, but I don't know. My inner pack rat has a really big issue with selling gems. Probably a familiar problem to a lot of you watching. Especially since it used to be very useful to actually stock up on gems because you couldn't buy them. And old habits are hard to unlearn. So this is not the dungeon or the arena we have to be fighting in. So time to move on. Ah well, a little bit of extra content, a little bit of extra warm-up before facing Daresso. Not complaining. Oh. Just double checking that this is indeed my bleeding removal.
Die a death worthy of applause, gladiator.
There is stuff in there, a lot of stuff. What are you? Black Maw. Also, here, give me. There's a shrine there. Holy moly, I haven't actually seen a shrine in here before. On the other hand, I'm not really seeing any enemies anymore either. Acceleration, I like him. Death doesn't wait, and neither do I. Meep meep. Meow. Ooh, because all these arenas are basically on one large map. Shrine effects actually carry over, which is very nice. Oh, dead end room. Come on, die already. Yes. Properly. Hello there, mad gladiators. How are you today? Faster casting was up, also nice. Golden plate, that's strength base as well. That's it, he summoned the golem. It's the patches of burning ground, I think, that actually are the only things harming the golem in this level. Most other things simply just don't have the time to stay alive and deal damage. Next. Having enemies in here is such a waste of time since you can just ignore them. This is where the rares come in, or the uniques. Okay, that's step 1, that's step 2, you are dead. Step 1, step 2, you are dead. Give me loot, give me loot. Oh, that was bleeding. So at this point it's definitely useful to have a flask that fixes bleeding for you. I found it combines nicely with health, because most of the time bleeding makes you lose your health. So having a health flask that actually fixes the bleeding solves both the symptom or the cause and the side effect of actually losing the health.
Reminds me of how it feels to be possessed with the idea of victory. Is your passion enough to climb a crown? We shall see.
We shall see. Most of the time the plaque is somewhere along the level itself rather than off to the side. They changed something. Ring of Blades.
A king of swords is nothing. He cannot defend his crown.
Okay, well, here. 1, 2, curse him. He's got this Super Saiyan thing at 75%, 50% and 25%. He'll do that, and general advice seems to be to just wait until it wears off. Probably gonna do it again. He seems pretty worn down. Yes, time to resummon the golem. We still got the minions and everything. So he is capable of rapidly damaging you during this stage. Well, because I still have so much life and just general dodginess. Here. And basically I only need to hit him once, that's also kind of nice. Thank you.
Oh, can you sing one for me too, Mervale? Something upbeat, please.
So, okay. Well, that's pretty good progress, I would say. So we sell this, we
Yes.
talk with Lady Mervale, and then let's see if we can find the next waypoint. So then afterwards, next episode, we only have Malachi and his minions remaining. 5 sockets. I'm actually starting to care less about 5 sockets that I'm not strictly gonna use. So, like that. They're becoming so plentiful. Let's see, crafting, 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 crafting. Oh, yeah, crafting. And then everything else just goes into the box. This is, of course, something to be delivered. Okay. Crystal veins. Have another eye. An eye for an eye. Or something. Travel to the Belly of Beasts. I think this is one of the most convoluted keys ever made. And for video games, that's actually saying quite something.
An amazing creature this beast.
Wonderful. Eyes everywhere. A strongbox, very useful. What's in it? You guys, you ran off. That's not nice. Full of wisdom and a battle plate. I don't care. How about the battle plate? Hey, ghost. Okay, let's get out of there. Note to self, stop chasing after ghosts in the middle of monster packs. Currently I'm over leveled, so I can get away with it, but it's a very, very, very poor habit to teach yourself. Because then you will do it against higher level monsters and you will kill yourself. At least on hardcore, I mean not on softcore, whatever. No need for discipline. Worst case you die. Big deal. Hardcore, yeah. Hey, there's a stone altar here and mendable talisman dude. Just pick that one up before it becomes annoying. Okay, let's actually activate all the things around here. More of those warriors in fleshy flowers. Nope. Oh, yeah. Triggered some enemies. Be gone. Right. So let's do the tier 1. So these are all in their 50s, so I will get a level 50 tier 2, and that way I have something to compensate for this level 6 here. So like this, and summon all the minions. That means I will get a kill credit for this one for basically killing the entire pack here, which more or less refills it entirely. Back up. Legion Claws, don't care. Loot starts stacking up pretty quickly because it's larger items that I'm finding. Also there's an immortality person or totem nearby. It's a monster because it's actually moving along with him. You, thank you for charging out in front of it. Some might call it brave, others might call it stupid, leading from the front. All depends on how much firepower your opponent has, and especially how much you as the general boost the army. I wonder if you get an achievement if you wake up enough of these skeletons from their fleshy confines. Also, something is there, and stop shooting at me. I don't appreciate it. Bone Queen. Oh wait, you are on my kill list. Thank you. Forgotten about her. Okay. Time to summon minions, because this is getting painful. I was actually wanting to just spare them for when I need them, but this is actually a situation where I need my minions to stay the hell alive. She hurts. Ah, we got her. Oh, that was the most interesting fight so far. Even more interesting than Daresso. She actually hurt me. And properly. So, beware when you are playing through here yourself. Or if you've got a better way to deal with her, I'm all ears. Have to face her again on Merciless. It's gonna be an interesting fight from the looks of it. It's also funny how with the achievements some of the monsters now actually make more impact, but this is now 3 check marks. So I need 4 more and I get one of the pieces of Rigwald's regalia. This is level 1, so that means there's going to be level 2, Piety at the end. And then we have to wait through the proper final area to get to the waypoint. So next episode will literally be nothing more than just gathering all the body parts and then fighting Malachi. Excuse me. I wonder if I've actually put my totem down with the Bone Queen. I don't think so. I think I overlooked it. Proximity shield. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore items. Whatever. I've got quite some shards of orbs of alteration, which basically most items turn into these days. So missing out on 1 or 2 is not really an issue. Unless it's something that's potentially an upgrade, then I'll just drop something else. Okay, they got a queen in their back. Ooh, plated mole. That's 6 sockets. As I said, you go out, you go in. Value of the beast level 2. Let's see how long this one is gonna be. I'm just gonna steer towards this direction. See if it has a bit more success than wandering off to the right side. About these things, if you can spot them at a distance and hit them at a distance before they actually start firing, you have a massive defensive advantage, because you don't need to be in range. And then, especially if the enemy are projectile based, then you can shoot and then you can instantly start moving, because all you need is just one hit of both of your skills and then the entire pack of enemies is gonna die. Sometimes you can actually change the order in which you shoot. And that was bleeding. Hey, overstones. Don't find those every day. Or let's say that every level. I think they are slowly starting to be common enough that they do drop at least every day I play. Maybe I should actually drink a movement potion rather than a health potion. I want to move faster. Bowels of the Beast. So, hello there, Piety.
Do you assassins offer a money-back guarantee, Shadow?
She's got her eye on me. So, that's basically 2 casts. Dead.
Well done, assassin. Another satisfied customer.
This is a prelude to Malachi.
Now there's a contract I'll most happily fulfill, Piety.
And that might not be the most exciting fight in the world. On the other hand, not gonna underestimate him. Gotta be properly wary and cautious. So I have a bit of a history of if I underestimate fights, I kill myself.
I'm working with Piety.
So in the end, it's never the monsters that kill you, it's always your own overconfidence. That's the thing that truly kills you. Or lag spikes, of course. Those things are evil. Most evil monsters on the realm. So substep moving, yes, thank you. There is the waypoint and Piety. Okay, well, the end is in sight. Oh, we can actually talk with the ladies in town up here. Lady Diada. What are we getting? Ooh, still gems. Cold penetration, don't care. Fire pen, don't care. Item rarity, cast when stunned. Ice bite and blasphemy. Well, we already have blasphemy, of course. Ice bite's not really relevant since we're not really doing frost. On the other hand, I wonder if you apply ice bite to contagion, you freeze 10% of the monsters, but contagion is an AoE, so it has a habit of affecting quite some monsters. And then upon killing them, you have a 50% chance to gain a frenzy charge. On the other hand, how much do I care about frenzy charges with this build? They increase my casting speed by 4%. That's... Oh, and 4% more damage. That's actually the useful thing here. But, yeah. So, I'll just take the cast when stunned. Might come in handy if I wanna do something with a Ice Crash Marauder or something. Oh wait, cast when stunned is of course when I get stunned. That's a defensive thing, not cast on release stun. Confusing my things. Oh well, never mind. It's time to ramble, so I think I'm just gonna end this episode. So, next episode, showdown with Big Malachi. Cruel Malachi even. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you again next time. Bye bye.